What's up, YouTube? Another quick update on this car. I believe today will be the day that I finally get to drive it. I'm gonna put the radiator fluid in. Gotta put some fluid in the diff. It's power steering fluid. Drive it down to the fab shop. Have him put the exhaust on and everything. But she runs. Hasn't been driven yet, but it should drive if it runs. So let's see how this goes. Oh! Turn it off. God damn. That gas over my shirt. So as you saw in those last clips, this car is running and driving finally. We did a ton of work to this thing. Had a lot of help from my friends over the past, I'd say about 4 months. It's gotten a whole new engine. Transmission was rebuilt. New rear end. All new suspension, K member. You know, suspension front and back, new fuel system, fuel tank. Did all kind of electrical work. So I mean, it's pretty much, it was sitting on Jackson's as a shell just, you know, about 3 months ago. And now, you know, we got the we did the 351 swap, got the supercharger hooked up. I'm just waiting for a bolt for this pulley, and I'll be able to put the belt on and have a supercharger. I just picked it up from the fab shop. That's where it was. I'll grab a flashlight. You can see the intercooler piping he did. That's the vortech blow-off valve right there. I think it's called the Mondo blow-off valve or something like that. The welding looks great. He did some really clean work. Let's see if you can see it better. Yeah, it looks really good. Really happy with it. He also did the exhaust. You saw in that last clip how low it was hanging. I'm actually gonna pull these headers off, and he's gonna do the exhaust again. I'm gonna get some mid-length from RCI. I think that's what I decided to go with. Called the guy. They're about $560. Not too bad. But so my goal with the car is to keep a low street stance and, you know, not be dragging headers all over the place. You know, be able to drive this car on the street. I just don't see myself getting very far with those headers an inch off the ground. So that's something I'll be doing soon. I'll probably drive it for a month like this and work the bugs out, and then swap the headers and bring it back to him. He's gonna tie the H-pipe into it. I used a 3-inch universal Summit X-pipe kit. It was real cheap. I think it's like $120 maybe, if even that. 3-inch tailpipes from some bought them on eBay actually, but they're pretty slick. They're all stainless steel. Very happy with how that came out. And then I got the Spintex Pro Street 6000s, and sounds pretty killer. So I'm real happy. I just, right when I picked it up, I plugged in the laptop and I had to scale some sensors. Didn't really do much tuning. I'm actually using the same tune that my S-Trim 302 had. Basically, this is just a bigger version of that engine. It is a 410 Windsor with a vortech YSI, so it's just, I figured the same tune would probably work out pretty good for a little while, keep it down the road, and it did. So yeah, that's all we really got left. Is, you probably saw in that last clip, the injector was leaking fuel. I got the pressure set at 60 psi to get the most out of these injectors, and it sprayed right out of there. But after closer inspection, you can kind of see the O-ring sticking out right there. It's not fully seated, so I'm gonna be pulling that off here soon and fixing that so it's safe to drive. We actually just pushed it in the garage just now to, not risk having a fire. But luckily it wasn't spraying like that when I was driving, because we had to sit here idling in the driveway. You couldn't see it leaking, you could see it dripping onto the ground. You smell it. So I killed the car, and then that's when we started, troubleshooting, and found it spraying fuel everywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. It's December 30th. New Year's right around the corner. Should be doing a lot of drag racing, a lot of car meets. I'll start filming more of that stuff. Should be able to start having some fun with this car, so I'm excited. If you like the car content, stay tuned. Like it, comment, give me a little feedback what you think. And stay tuned. I'll be posting some more videos. And I appreciate y'all watching them. Thank you.